So I woke up in the morning, went to church, came home while picking up my little cousin once removed, stole my brother's camera, which he thought he lost, babysat my little cousin once removed for 3 hours, then fetched a ride back into town with my aunt, cousin, and two little cousins once removed crying in the background. Thank God this is a voiceover. To explain a few things, Juneau lies sprawled along the coast of the mainland, so everything's quite a distance apart. I live about 6 miles from downtown, while the main population center, the valley, is about 10 miles past that, and Douglas Island is right over there. A relatively small town, Alaska's capital city of 32,000 people, Juneau. And yes, it's snowing. That's because it's winter. Most of the time it rains, FYI. I was born in Nampa, Idaho, then moved to Oregon for 3 years, and then here for the last 13 years. The same mountains, same channel, just from varying angles. Although we may not have a Wendy's or a Taco Hell, at least we have 3 Subways, and a cool beach shop that actually sells anime manga merchandise. Look! Manga! So much manga. Yes, they do actually make these for girls. Fan service, fan service, fan service, and zero. Which actually makes a lot of sense if you know the show. Supporting the local economy! Now that I'm done shopping, time to go face some childhood angst. It's been a while since I've been downtown just for the hoots, so let's check up on things. No one wants to play chess because it's too bloody cold out, and we still have an ex-Masonic lodge out here, which is now a stupid, evil law firm. This place holds the memory of me establishing myself as a weird person at the wonderfully young age of 6. Every day I'd get on the elementary school bus, only to get off where everyone else got on, and vice versa, to go to my crazy hippie charter school from kindergarten to 2nd grade. Hey look, it's Sketchington. This is my crazy hippie charter school, where I learned the obsoleteness of sheet music and was a bit of a head case. Since we weren't like a real proper public school, we didn't have our own private playground, so we had to piggyback off the remnants of past establishments. There were 3 such parks that we alternated between, one of which doesn't actually exist anymore. I had to stop to catch my breath because I suffer from out-of-shape nerdfightitis. I keep forgetting how freaking pretty the city is from this height. Look at how pretty that is, and yes, it is 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and goodbye, sun. We'll miss you. It was at this point that I realized I had gone up the wrong staircase and decided to abandon all hope, and instead capture Capital City Playground, which holds infinitely more nostalgic significance, and it's getting dark. And then I almost got lost again. Hi, Mother Mary. How do you feel about many Catholics wrongly giving you titles of such holiness that put you above Jesus Christ himself? This is the evil corner where I broke my wrist 11 years ago, right there! This is Capitol Park, and it is getting bloody dark out. It's always strange when I come here because I'm always filled with such an overwhelming amount of empty nostalgia. Because then I remember that I had walked this same walkway thousands of times, and yet I can't possibly remember every single time. Memories that should be there, but just aren't. It's strange and just kind of utterly discombobulating. What the hell is that? What did you do to my playground? This is the staircase that I ascended thousands of times to go to the place that only I knew, where there were fairies and wars and places that could just go on forever. But now I'm forgetting all of that. All of it just empty. This tree, once a sanctuary teeming with life, and this place, once a battlefield, now just a walkway above a park. And these trees, which once held secrets of the universe, now just dying, shriveled up crabapple trees. Now I'm forced to remember a time when I swore to myself that I'd never become what I fear I'm becoming now. Just an adult who just doesn't remember the time that I sat inside that playset and fell in love for the first time with a guy that was twice my age just because he was nice to me. Well, he was the only guy that was ever nice to me. But now I'm someone who can't even remember that childish innocence that just flooded over me and washed out the rest of the world. Because nothing else mattered besides these trees and this place and all these memories, because that's all there was. But now it's just being lost to the tide, lost in the human layers of dust that accumulate. I'm never going to remember exactly what it's like to call this place the Forbidden Forest, because now it's just a garden plot. A place where I pretended to be a goddess superhero is now just a decrepit playground full of empty memories. But now, so many years later, I've come to realize that promises are always broken because maybe you forget them. But life takes shape because of the holes left in it. What you forget ultimately helps shape what you become, and all of these memories that I just don't have anymore. There's some way still a part of who I am, because things that I've forgotten, they cause new things to come in and new things to be built and made. Just like this town where churches burnt down but were rebuilt, where playgrounds were broken down and then office buildings were put up. They keep changing, keep being remolded. Because what would I be without that? This imperfection is honestly just part of the human condition. It's a part of who we are and who we are meant to become. I think about these things, 17 years young, because someday I'll leave the city behind, a place where I will have spent 14 years of my life. But I'll keep looking forward. I'll keep seeing the city break down, but then be rebuilt, because that was not there when I was younger, and all of these sidewalks and these roads were completely broken down, but someone decided, no, we will move forward, because that also is part of the human condition. For the lights bring shades to the darkness, for the holes bring shape to the cloth, and the cracks bring meaning and history to the stones. As such, forgetting brings the truth and the life and the meaning to such a futile existence, and to the eternity that we seek. Yes, I made up the poetry on the spot while filming this. Will the cracks ever be full and complete again? Eventually.